If I say I don't care, which I rarely do by the way, you will never hear me say the words I don't care. But if I do say I don't care, you've lost me. You have completely lost me. Because I have learned and I know when to stop caring about people, when to stop caring about situations. Because I see you, okay, I hear you. Here's the thing, you're giving so much. You give out so much love, so much affection, so much kindness, so much care to all of these people in your life, and they don't reciprocate even half of it. But you're stuck there caring so much about them. You're stuck there, you're staying in that connection because you truly from the bottom of your heart you want it to work. But do they want it to work as much as you do? Do they care about you as much as you do? They don't. And that is why you need to understand when to stop caring. Like it's a skill, honestly. It's a very important skill because trust me, once you learn this, your life will change in a few days. And the only reason I'm making this video is because a few days I realized this and now my life feels so much lighter because I am detached from everything. I am completely detached. I don't need a certain thing to work out. I don't need that person in my life. Okay? I want it, yes. But I am no longer obsessing over it. I'm no longer sitting and trying to explain myself to people who don't even want to try to understand me. Why? Because I don't care. I'm done. I'm done. I've had enough. How many times will you go and tell someone, hey, you did this, it hurt me? How many times will you go and tell someone, hey, let's work through this, let's work through this? Do they do that for you? Do you see that, do you see that want in their eyes, in their actions to actually make things work for you? Or do you, when you confront them, or do you just notice that they're like, oh, I didn't do that? What are you talking about? Why would I do that? Do they get defensive? Do they even try? Do they even bother, understanding you? Or are they just trying to, avoid it and get away from it? Because they're too weak to take accountability for what they did. And when you deal with such people, no matter how emotionally connected, how attached you are, you need to stop caring. And I'm going to tell you exactly when and how to stop caring. So my name is Shervi. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about when to stop caring. Look, you need to really, really understand that, and it's the harsh truth. It's the reality of everyone's life, I think, and this is something you need to digest. This is something you need to process. Not all connections, friendships, relationships, whatever it is, not all connections are going to last you for the rest of your life. And I know when I say it, it hurts because you have these people around you that you care about, that you truly love. But no, not all of them are gonna work out. Some, they might, they will. See, how I distinguish, like, let's take the example of friendship, okay? How I distinguish between a friendship that's genuinely gonna work out and a friendship that's not gonna work out is you deep down know. Because when you spend enough time with a person, you start getting attached to them naturally. And when that moment comes, I take a step back and I think to myself, I'm like, is this going to work out? Because if I don't think about that, then I will get so attached to this person that it'll be impossible for me to let go of them, which is why I need to think about these things. I need to consider the fact that, oh, this person has done me wrong in the past. Or, oh, this person has, I've not seen any change in them after repeatedly telling them how their actions hurt me. And once I consider all of this, I realize that, hey, this person's simply not worth it. And for somebody else, I might realize, hey, this person's worth it all. all of the pain, all of the hurt. Okay, and I have reached the age, like personally for me, I am 18 now, and I have reached the age where I genuinely want to build lifelong connections. And unfortunately, I don't have that right now, but it's okay. It's okay. Because over the past few weeks, I have realized a lot of things about a lot of people, and just a few days ago, I said to myself, Sharvi, you're the only one caring. You're the only one noticing these things. And when you tell them that, hey, I've noticed this and I don't like it, I feel like this could really affect our bond, what do they do? Do they try to understand your situation? Do they come to you and do they say, hey, look, I don't know what could have hurt you, but I'm ready to listen to you, I'm ready to make changes so that we don't drift apart, or we don't end on bad terms. No, they don't do that. I'm the only one sitting here and thinking about, oh, did I do something wrong? Oh, why is this happening? Oh, what if we, drift apart? What if, it goes wrong and things like that? They don't care. Because if they did, then they would come to you. Very simple. They would come to you and they would tell you, hey, I'm noticing this for the past few days and I want to talk about it. Let's talk about it. What's happening? What's happening? Now, people who genuinely want to, preserve the bond between, you and them, they will come and talk to you. They will try to clear things out with you. They will notice that your mood seems different. They will notice that you're not as invested in that connection as you were before, and they will try to figure out why. They will try to mend things, because that's how genuine connections are formed. And no matter how much you care for a person, no matter how much you care for them, okay, and how much love and affection you have for them, if they can't reciprocate it, if they can't give you even half of it, then you need to not care. I get it. You're a good person. You give so much. You keep giving and giving and giving, but you're not receiving anything in return. You deserve so much more. You don't deserve to hang out around people that treat you like an option, that treat you like a backup, that treat you like a choice. You don't need to be lowering your standards just because, oh, how can I do this to, my friend, I've known her for so long. You don't need to do that. You don't. At some point, now this is, I'll tell you when you should stop caring, okay? At some point, you realize yourself, there's a turning point. You realize that these people in my life, okay, I do so much for them, I get nothing in return. When I try to share this, somehow I'm left feeling like it's all my fault. I see no improvement, I see no changes. Instead, I notice that, they choose to let their ego come in between. They get angry at me for something they did. This is when you know it's not worth it. Because genuine connections require hard work, and hard work from both sides. And that is the truth. You cannot change my mind on this, and that, once you realize this, you will start seeing your connection so much differently. You'll start noticing these things. You'll start noticing, hey, this friend, she always comes to me and she always says, hey, I've noticed you've been a little off these days. Have I done something? Did something happen? And that you should really treasure such connections, okay? You should keep them close to your heart, because they're very hard to find. Even the friends that come and tell you that, hey, you did this wrong, or hey, I am hurt because you did this, keep them close. Because when they tell you or when they come to you, it means that they care about you and they actually care about that connection. But those people that don't care when you go to them, or don't even come to you to clear misunderstandings, they're not worth it. They're not. You're just hurting yourself by staying in that connection. You're just draining yourself out because you're gonna keep giving and you're gonna get absolutely nothing in return. So why are you doing that to yourself? Why are you making yourself go through so much pain for a person that's not even worth it? And when it comes to how you can stop, I almost said scaring. And when it comes to how you can stop caring, realize one thing, okay? Your life is yours. You choose who to have in your life, who to not have in your life. You choose how you want to be treated. You choose what your standards are. You choose, what kind of people you want around you, what you want to do with your life, what you want, what kind of friendships you want, what kind of relationships you want, what sort of connections you want to form. Why? It's your life. When you say, I can't let go of this person, I've known them for so long, they'll feel so bad, it's your life is becoming theirs. Because you're not thinking about yourself anymore. You're like, oh, I don't know, like they'll feel so bad, they'll feel so hurt. How can I do that to them? Did they think about it when they were hurting you? All those times when they didn't bother to clear misunderstandings, when they didn't bother to sort things out between the two of you or whatever in a group, do you think they thought about all of this? Did they think, oh, I must be hurting her, I must be, she must be feeling so bad, let me apologize, let me talk to her, let me give her a hug? Did they think of it? No. Then you're not gonna either. Understand one thing, okay? It's your life. And you get to decide what you're deserving of. And I will tell you, I will not decide for you. I will tell you, you are deserving of so much more. You are deserving of people in your life that genuinely want the connections to work. You are deserving of people that will give you more than what you expect. You are deserving of people that will raise the standard for you. Not, they won't make you lower your standard just to fit their needs. No, absolutely not. That's how you should, that's how you stop caring. By simply realizing, I am worth so much more. I do not deserve to be treated like this. I have done absolutely nothing wrong to this person. How dare they treat me like this? What makes them think I'm gonna let them get away with it? You don't have to end it on bad terms. You just cut them off, you forget them, you let go of them, you detach from them, you move forward, you find 10 people better than them. I promise you. Tell me it doesn't happen. Tell me, like, the moment you let go of things that don't serve you, you are creating space for things that serve your highest purpose. Trust me. So when you want to stop caring, you will look at yourself in the mirror and you will say, you know what, I am deserving of so much more. This person thinks they can treat me absolutely horribly and think they can get away with it. Well, guess what? They won't. I'm done forgiving people. I've done enough for people. I've been understanding, I've been caring, I've been supportive. I've let go of so many things that they've done. No more. Because it's my life and I want my life to be peaceful. I want the connections in my life to be worthy of my time, my energy, my love, my affection, my care. I want my life to be the way that I want it to be. And if somebody is stopping that from happening, then that person does not deserve to be in my life. Very, very simple. That was all for today. Before I end this video, I do want to tell you that the things that I said in the video, like, not everyone loves and cares about you as much as you love and care about them. I understand that it's a little hard to hear and hard to digest, but you sometimes need a push towards reality. You need to understand, you need to stop living in a lack mindset of I can't let go of them, I'm what if I don't find anyone or stuff like that. You need to be abundant in your mind. You need to be confident when you let go of things, because simply just realizing that you're worth so much more, because you have so much love to give, you have so much kindness to offer to the world. Don't spend your life giving it to people that are not worth it. Don't spend your life giving all of this pure love and pure kindness to people that don't even know how to appreciate it. Okay? So feel free to share your thoughts, feelings, experiences down in the comments. It's a safe space. Be open. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Bye. See you next time.